Yo, what is up guys? My name is Nolan Carnes, aka NC Games here, and welcome back to another Fortnite video. And today I'm going to be giving you guys 10 tips on how to get better at Fortnite Battle Royale. And also one more or two things before we get into the actual video. First thing is, thank you guys so much. It's a blessing, truly a blessing. Thank you guys so much for 240 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And try to get me to 300 subscribers. That will be a absolute blessing if you guys get me to 300 subscribers. That will be absolutely amazing. And also, the second thing, shout out to a really good friend of mine, Adam, Cozy Dinosaur 60. I will put his gaming channel username or his gaming channel thing right. I will put it right here on the screen for you guys. And yeah, so tip number 1, or tip number 10, or number 10, keep your eye on the storm, and the timer. When you keep your eye on the storm and the timer, you will never run out of time. Or you will run out of time, yes, but you will make it to the circle, or you will make it to the zone faster. That will be good. And when you do that, you'll have enough. When you do that, you'll have more time to actually build a base or a fort or a protective area, whatever you guys want to call it. And that's when we get into tip number 2. Tip number 2, rotate early. What I mean by, if you guys are like, Nolan, what are you talking about by rotate early? What I mean by rotate early, I mean when you rotate early, that means when you're in a fight, when you're in a build a battle, you want to hurry up and defeat them. You want to defeat them, and then you want to move from the current base that you're at to the circle and then build a new base as fast as possible, because you always want to be the first one to that zone. You always want to be the first one over there. And when you're the first one over there, that will give you enough time to actually build a base or a fort or a safe area or whatever you want to call it, a safe zone. Yes, that will give you a lot of time. That will give you enough time to build one of those things. And again, you always want to be the first one over there. And that's when we get off to tip number 3. Tip number 3, tip number 3. I don't know why I was going backwards before. It just messes me up. But off to tip number 3. Get as many materials as possible. Say you have 999 wood, 999 brick, 999 metal. That is perfect. That is actually really good. But if you're at one wood, 79 brick, and like 400 metal, then that's good. But it's better to have more wood, because it's better to have more brick. Brick and wood are the strongest materials in the game. Then metal is the least strongest. I don't know why. It's just Fortnite logic. I don't know why Fortnite does that, but again, yeah. Off to tip number 4. When you're in a build battle, what you want to do, you want to get that height advantage. You want to go as high as you possibly can to get the height advantage. The height advantage is, if you have a shotgun, you will be able to jump off or impulse grenade yourself off, and maybe you'll be able to headshot him or kill him. That is actually impulse grenading off of a high building and actually headshotting them and killing them. That's good, because when you get that victory royale, you don't take any fall damage, you don't get damage at all, you don't do anything at all. You can literally jump off of max height in the entire game and you won't get any damage. And that's when we get off to tip number 5. When you are building, you want to be kind of careful. You want to pay attention to your materials, see how many you have, because sometimes when you're not paying attention, you will run out at the wrong time and you will get killed by the other person you are battling. And if you do that, you could get mad, you can break your controller, you can break your TV. I've done stuff like that. I've broken controllers. Yes, I'm not denying it. I've broken controllers. I'm actually using a controller that I had to fix, or I'm using my brand new controller. I got a brand new controller, but But yeah, I got a brand new controller, and that's actually good. It's better than having a broken one. My broken one is still in my drawer. I wish I could show you right now, but I cannot because I'm making a tips video, top 10 tips on how to get better at Fortnite Battle Royale. Yes, and another, again, shout out to my really good friend Adam. If you want to see that again, just rewind back, or never mind. And also, make sure, before we get into the tip number 5, go ahead and go visit my other videos and watch those. After, of course, after this video, not before, not right now, after the video. And also, if you guys have made it this long, and if you guys have made it this far into the video, thank you guys so much. And again, yeah, off to tip number 5. You want to try to get a launch pad. You want to try to get a launch pad. Obviously, yes, you're not always gonna get a launch pad. You're not always going to get a launch pad every game, but if you do have a launch pad, you want to keep it, and it's never going to interrupt your space in your inventory. It's never going to do anything like that to you. Just, you want to use that. And also, back to tip number 3, get as many materials as possible. You want to build as high as you possibly can. If you're far away from the zone and you're very close to the storm and it's moving in on you, you want to build as high as you can. Place down that launch pad and launch pad over to that circle. It will get you there a lot faster. Trust me, I know by experience. And just in case if you guys didn't know that, yes, you should trust us. You should trust Ninja. Ninja does that stuff too. Off to tip number 7. Tip number 7, you want to have accurate, or you want not accurate. Yeah, you want to have accuracy. You want to if you're in a battle, you want to jump. You want to jump back and forth. You want to jump side to side so it's harder for them to actually hit you anywhere. You just want to jump side to side. And yes, I'm dancing with somebody. It's really fun, but yes, you want to jump side to side when you're in a battle. You want to jump side to side. I know I have not been in a battle yet, but you want to jump side to side again. Off to tip number 8. Maybe you can try to become friends with them. You never know. It's not necessarily a tip, but you can try to become friends with them. And if you become friends with them, that's actually really good. But then you can betray them if you want to. You don't have to, but you can betray them if you want to. And yeah, off to tip number 8. We are at 8 minutes and 7 seconds right now, and we're on 8. I'm gonna get this chest real quick, and then, so yeah, when you are, also another thing, when you're in a battle, sometimes it's better. You want to build a 1x1 as fast as you can. You don't want to build a 2x2. You don't want to build a 3x3. And you want to build a 1x1, and you only want to go to 3 to 5 stories high. 3 stories, I don't think you'll take any fall damage, but 5 stories and they shoot you down, you might take a little bit of fall damage. But 3 stories, I don't think you'll take fall damage at all. But you do not want to build up like 10 million stories high. It's not good. You don't want to do that. And then, am I on tip number 9 or tip number 8? I'm not sure. Whatever. Tip number 9. You want to, when you're in a build battle, you want to try to get lower. You want to rush them. When you rush them, they'll panic and they will not know what to do whatsoever. When they panic, it'll give you the advantage of winning the actual game. Okay, it'll actually give you the advantage of winning the game. Off to tip number 10, last but not least, tip number 10. You want a bounce pad as well. When you're far away from your opponent, you need that bounce pad to actually launch pad over there and defeat them. And yes, you want to try to have a shotgun and headshot them. and I am almost out of time. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. So make sure to smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe. So yeah, peace.